Well, another major headline we are following as well, the end of a 40-year murder investigation in Minneapolis.
The suspect in that 1984 killing pleading guilty and learning his fate today and detailing what he says he remembers about the day of the crime. Rob Olson joins us live after listening to his testimony in court today and speaking with the victim's family as well. Rob?
Yeah, plea deal in this case in the end here. 39-year-old cold case, and then the last 1 year a criminal court case, and in the end agreeing to drop the first-degree murder charge and plead guilty to the second-degree murder charge. And the victim's family here agreed to that, fine with that, because it does bring a resolution. They didn't want to go to trial, and they say they are trying very hard not to harbor any anger.
I don't know how we survived 40 years carrying that kind of load. I mean, I don't even know.
It's been 4 decades since the murder of Bob Miller, stabbed to death in a South Minneapolis apartment. Now with a guilty plea from 67-year-old Matthew Brown, there's relief that this long cold case ordeal is over. And there is sadness, but there is not anger.
I wouldn't dishonor my brother by being angry or being hateful or having vengeance. So he wouldn't like that. He was a gentle soul.
My 6 children loved Uncle Bobby.
At Brown's sentencing, which immediately followed his guilty plea, Jim Miller let a victim advocate read his statement because he knew he'd break down.
My 2 oldest sons would wait in the driveway when they knew he was coming for the weekend.
The murder happened in an apartment on South Girard in 1984 and went unsolved for years. In 2019, a cold case investigator began new DNA tests on blood left behind, ultimately leading to Brown in 2023.
Mr. Brown, is there anything you want to tell me before I sentence you?
Brown took a plea deal that dropped first-degree murder and pled guilty to second-degree, sentenced to 20 years in prison with release after 13 years, and the Miller family's completely fine with that.
I agreed to the plea because I didn't want to go through a trial. I didn't want to do it.
Brown had admitted following a woman home and breaking into her apartment, but says he does not remember killing Miller, who was staying there and confronted him. But he agreed the evidence proves his guilt, and the Miller family's happy that after 4 decades, it's finally over.
He may get out of jail when he's 80. That's fine. He'll be an old man then.
But again, that they have answers and a resolution, and they can move on from this, they say, in peace. They say it's kind of ironic here that for years, Brown worked in Moose Lake, about 25 miles from where that extended Miller family lives. So that answer was so close, but so unknown for so long. In Minneapolis, Rob Olson, Fox 9.
Also happening in court.